Rise and shine.
Oh, the shine's the problem. You like turn down the sun or something?
Oh, it's beautiful out. We need to get up and start the day.
The volume is killing me, my head. Seriously.
Well, this should help. Room service said Bloody Marys were good for a hangover. Cheers.
Oh, bad idea. Oh, very bad idea. Very bad idea.
I'm 18, old enough to drink in the Dominican.
You're also old enough to buy porn. It doesn't mean you should. One drink turns into 10. 10 drinks turns into waking up in a hotel room with somebody totally inappropriate. Case and point.
You slept on the couch. Nothing inappropriate about that.
I'm a married man.
Not for long. The sooner you get up, the sooner you will be free to do whatever you want, whenever you want.
I thought the advantage of taking a private plane was so that we'd get there faster.
I can't control the weather.
Really?
Alexis, no.
Why do we stay on the tarmac that long? The storm isn't even near Port Charles.
Because the pilot couldn't take off until there was clearance.
You choose now to abide by the rules? I swear to God, your daughter is working my last nerve.
Yeah, when she's my daughter, she screws up. When she's your daughter, she's absolutely perfect.
All right, so our daughter, her behavior is beyond irresponsible. The gall of her going behind our backs to run off and marry Ethan.
I will handle Ethan.
You will not handle Ethan. No, you won't. No, you won't. You are not going to walk in there with your gun and kill him. I am.
You don't look so good.
Could be because I consumed my body weight in banana daiquiris last night.
No one asked you to babysit.
You know, if I hadn't downed all of those drinks, you would be begging me to put you out of your misery right now. Oh. Wouldn't mind returning the favor, you know.
How often are you in the Dominican Republic? Do you really want to waste a day sleeping?
Just a few hours. I mean, you did keep me clubbing all night.
Admit it, you had fun.
Well, it was good to get my mind off of Maya and her new boy for a little bit.
We'll see. The hangover was totally worth it.
This hangover is nothing compared to what Sonny will do to me when he finds out I spent the night with his barely legal daughter.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I don't plan on telling him.
Oh, God, look at me. I'm turning into you. I can't kill him. You do it.
I don't need a gun to make Ethan suffer.
You know what? This isn't all Ethan's fault. This is just as much Kristina's fault. And that's your fault. And mine.
Okay, look, she's graduating out of high school right at the top of her class. She's going to college. So obviously you did something right.
All I did was show her that an accomplished, intelligent woman can hang herself on a string of terrible choices in men, starting with her father.
Oh, thank you.
And don't even deny it, because you haven't got a leg to stand
Why would you even bring that
You
up?
would have thought that I would have learned from my mistakes with you, but no, I had to go and marry your brother, and he was worse than you. I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it? No. Then there's Jerry. I mean, you know, nothing says sound judgment than having sex with a hostage-taking psychopath. Although he was a very charming guy and an excellent dancer.
Yeah, good with explosives.
Look who's talking. I am just trying to justify why your daughter would run off behind our backs to the Dominican Republic with Ethan to get married.
Ethan's not going to be a factor in Kristina's life because it's not going to matter once I get through with him.
Oh, my dad. You know, I'm pretty sure if you take Ethan out, Luke's not going to want to be your friend anymore. And you don't have that many friends. I'm just saying.
I asked Ethan to come over to my house, and I said to him, stay away from Kristina. You're too old. You're married. You know what he said?
What?
No. So he disrespected me. So what do you expect me to do?
He disrespected you?
Yeah.
Who cares if he disrespected you? I care that he disrespects our daughter. I care that she disrespects herself. You better figure out a way to get this plane moving faster before you become a grandpa.
That's not helping, though, comments like grandpa.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
All right, if she gets married,
What?
I'll just have it annulled. I'm a lawyer.
Okay, I'm not gonna let Ethan off the hook that easy.
Will you stop with the mobster stuff? You know, you can't do anything to Ethan because there's repercussions.
Well, I paid Diane a lot of money.
Ow, blah,
to
blah,
take care
blah,
of the
blah, blah. What
repercussions.
about Luke? He's already hanging on the edge right now. He needs a friend.
I have been there for Luke. I went to the intervention. It's pretty clear that he doesn't want to save himself.
Okay, so what are you going to do? You're going to take Ethan out and send Luke over the edge?
Luke seems to want to self-destruct, and apparently his son does also. Otherwise, he wouldn't, you know, be helping himself to my daughter.
Well, so much for the quickie divorce. The judge handing my paperwork can't sign off on it until this afternoon.
We have to spend a whole other day at the beach? It's tragic.
It will be for me if I don't get you home soon.
This isn't about my dad. You're afraid that you might actually have to put your money where your mouth is. Mm-hmm. Paddleboarding? You talked a pretty good game yesterday about how you could beat me in a race around the pier.
Oh, I can beat you blindfolded. Is that a challenge?
Unless you're too hungover.
What are the stakes?
Loser has to streak through the hotel lobby.
It's not often that someone else is the bad influence.
Is that a yes?
That's a death wish, considering your father's line of work, yeah.
Well, life is short. May as well live it up while we can.
Oh, don't you dare twist my words against me. How can I refuse?
We better put these in some water. Wouldn't want them to welt, not after what they cost you.
Yeah, my self-respect. You're probably wondering how a con man gets his pocket picked by a child.
You're hungover.
No, I mean insulin shock. Thanks to all those god-awful umbrella drinks. But that's beside the point. Even at my worst, I should be able to spot a kid running a scam. I was that kid.
What do you mean?
Well, after my parents died, I spent a lot of time bumming around the western coast of Australia. You get a lot of tourists there, right? And you can always spot the easy mark. It's whoever's had the most to drink or who's having the most fun. You just flash something pretty in one hand and pick their pocket with the other.
Weren't you worried about getting caught?
No. What was the worst that would happen to me? I mean, I get thrown in jail for a night or I get a record. It's not like I'm had any shot of going to a nice school or becoming an upstanding member of society.
Must be nice. No pressure, no expectations. Free to just live your life.
Truthfully, it was lonely. Then I came here. I came to Port Charles and found Luke, and I had a whole slew of siblings and nephews, and even watching Luke go through everything he did, you know, it was good to have him around till he took off. But hey, that seems to be a theme with me, doesn't he? My Maya went screaming for the hills. Not even $500,000 could keep her around.
Maya was a fool.
No, Maya was just following her heart. There's no shame in that.
You know what my heart's telling me? You let that boy pick your pocket.
Do you think I like paying $200 for flowers?
I think you wanted to save face. You knew that you couldn't beat me at paddleboarding, so you got robbed to avoid the race.
Oh, come on. Be glad that kid had quick hands, or you'd be the one racing through the lobby showing your tan lines.
Only one way to find out. I've got just enough money for the paddleboard rental.
We gotta save that. The judge only takes cash. All right, so either we use it for my divorce, or I have to get together a card game and steal back what was stolen from me. Could take a while.
Well, I wouldn't mind staying an extra day.
Yeah, your mom's not gonna buy the staying at a friend's excuse for any longer. So, we gotta get changed, get my divorce, and get you home before Alexis tips off Sonny, and he runs out here and kills me.
You'll hide behind any excuse, won't you? Oh, is that a concession?
I don't give up that easily.
Neither do I.
Lulu.
You think we'll have enough money left over to buy a vase?
Maybe a bottle of water, but you can't take it on the plane. Hello?
I'll be with you in a minute.
We're kind of in a hurry here.
My morning session went long. I just need to get oriented.
That's why we couldn't get a morning appointment then. You were out surfing. Why didn't you call us, Bree? Come on.
It's the perk of island life. Things move at a slower pace. Maybe if you two had done the same, you wouldn't have rushed to get married and be looking to end it.
I'm not his wife.
That would explain the divorce.
No, it's not like that either.
Yeah, I'm just here for moral support.
And maybe as a witness in case I need one. But like, can we hurry this along? Because we got a plane to catch.
Things may be more relaxed here, but we still have rules to follow. No shoes, no service. You'll have to wait outside until I finish getting dressed.
Unbelievable.
Relax. It's not like lives are hanging in the balance.
Yeah, don't bet on that one.
We'll be on the ground a little while.
Then when I go door to door looking for Ethan and Kristina, there's got to be a gazillion places anybody could get married
I
there.
called in a favor to a business associate, and as soon as we get there, he's going to give me the information that is needed.
As long as he doesn't have Ethan's head in a bag. Don't you dare sick your associates on Ethan.
You know I will do whatever it takes to protect our daughter.
I'm sure Luke feels the same way about his son.
Ethan crossed the line.
Says the man who does that for a living.
Ethan is an adult. Kristina is a young, impressionable kid. He had no business bringing her down here, especially marrying her. He will have to answer for that.
Okay, we're going in, we're gonna grab her, and we're going out. No mobster stuff. I don't have time for that.
Maybe you should just go back to the car.
Maybe you should just go back to the car.
Please.
Oh, yeah, I do.
She doesn't.
Mom, Dad, what are you doing here?
You are in so much trouble. We are stopping these proceedings right now.
Well, you can't. It's done.
Yes, this judge is obligated to hear a rational argument why you can't do what you're about to do.
Well, why would you have a problem with me divorcing Maya?